Well, good morning, everybody. Boy, today is one of my exciting days. I'm going to go pick up our seedlings, our Christmas trees. You know, I'm so lucky. I know everybody's locked in at home, and bored, and can't find anything to do. Well, when you're on a farm, those Christmas trees, those little seedlings, they don't know that there's a virus and they got to stay at home. So I think I'm going to take you guys with me and go show you how little Christmas trees get started. So we'll go up. It's clear up by Cadillac. So let's Pocket. You hold on here, Pa. I know you want to sit on my lap. This is Pocket. He is the neatest little dog. So we're gonna drive up to Cadillac, and that's a nursery called Northern Pines, and they start these Christmas trees. Oh, my shoe ain't fitting right. Got to get that pocket in there. There we go. They grow Christmas trees. They start them. There's several nurseries in Michigan. I don't think people realize how many thousands and thousands of trees are planted every year. It's one of the most healthiest things for our environment. Here at my farm, we'll plant 2,000 or 3,000 a year, but there are some places that plant over 1 million trees. So there's millions of trees getting planted all over the country every year. So we'll go up north and show you kind of how that little nursery works. We're gonna go to Cadillac. Man, is it cold this morning. Look at it, snowed last night. Can you believe that? Almost May and it's snowing, and they tell me where they're going. They've got 2 or 3 inches up in Cadillac. So right along with me, we'll go see how they make Christmas trees. Guys, up to Northern Pine Nursery, where they won't let us in the barn to watch them because of the virus. So I brought you out to the field. These are Fraser fir, and this is called a transplant bed. They're 2 years, these are really 4 years old. They've been in a seed bed for 2 years, and then they put them in this transfer bed for 2 more years before we get them. So when we go back to the farm, I'll show you what the trees we get look like. On the way back to the barn where we're going to pick up our trees, we're just going to show you a little bit of what this operation looks like. The Christmas tree business, I don't think most people realize how huge it is. There is several big farms. We just talked to one farm. They're planting 30,000 trees a day. It's unbelievable how many trees it goes in the ground. Some of these guys will sell over 1 million trees a year. They go all over the nation. Michigan is one of the 3 largest states in the nation that produce Christmas trees. Big industry. This right here is a seed bed. Remember I told you they grow them 2 years? They plant seeds and they're very close together. And then they'll come by 2 years from now and they call it lifting. They'll lift that tree out and then they'll go put them in a transplant bed where they're spaced out farther apart and the tree grows its limbs out. Look at, you see here, some trees are just like people. There's tall ones and skinny ones and fat ones. So they're different. Some of them are different heights, but they're all the same age. Can you imagine? Look at all these Christmas tree farms. I am so impressed. This is a family-owned farm. They've got several of their family members working at the farm. One of them runs a nursery we just came from. And the reason they call it a nursery is they have to take care of those little trees just like babies, just like kids. So it's called a nursery. But it's just hard to conceive that all these trees someday will be in someone's home for Christmas time. Here we are home again with our trees. Now I got a lot more bags like this, but let's open them up and see what these trees look like. They wrap them up real good so that they don't dry out, because they're what you call, ooh, that's tough stuff. There we go. Man, that's a nice package. Ooh, look at these babies. Whoa, look at that. Ain't that sweet? That is a concolor tree. That is my favorite tree of all, the concolor. It's like this one right behind us here. Now I was going to show you where these trees come from. Where did I put those pine cones? Here. Can you imagine? You guys have all seen pine cones. Well, inside that pine cone, each one of these little, I'm sure it's got a name, but it's a seed. Each one of those little flakes is a seed. And can you imagine that little bitty seed right there? Someday, that little bitty seed, someday can be a big tree like this tree. How does that happen? I've never figured out yet how a little seed can turn into be a huge tree. But these are such gorgeous trees. They're called bare root trees. And we're going to be planting these starting tomorrow. So I'm going to go along and show you tomorrow how we plant these trees. So that's what our trees look like, concolor fir. They smell good. I get so excited this time of year with trees. Now we got to have a drawing. Remember our drawing? Today's the day we're going to draw for our hayride. I want to thank all you folks for sending in, liking our little video that we do. And this month's winner is Susan, let me see here, Susan Davis McLean. Susan, you come out here and bring your friends and we'll have a fun hayride and a good party for you. Now what I'm going to do, next week we're going to have a special drawing. You guys send in and like and share our video. We're going to give a packet. There's 10 trees in this packet. And you send it in and you can't come and get them, I guess, but we can mail them to you. So whoever wins next week's drawing is going to get 10 beautiful concolor trees. Thanks again for watching our program.